2K7, aka Sky Chaser. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday evening. Yeah, I was gonna get to this Mark Jones stuff, but I had to had dinner, so Let me talk about this. Hold on. All right. Mark Jones is back at it again. Only this time he's now marking Colby Covington, the MMA fighter of UFC, by mocking how he had suffered a broken jaw. I don't know why he's doing this, and I feel like what he did is kind of a dick move on his part. But let's get let's get into this, shall we? Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm reading this from Outkick. My man Bobby Barack doing his thing. ESPN Mark Jones now marks Colby Covington's broken jaw. Mark Jones, one of the most prominent play-by-play commentators on ESPN, is again mocking people injuries because of their political views. Last night, Mark began liking random tweets from accounts with under 200 followers because they made fun of UFC fighter Colby Covington for suffering a broken jaw from a fight over a year ago. Jones is not some UFC fan who has gotten wrapped up in the brutality or an art of the sport. I mean, I am. That's my shit. That's my shit. Jones is cheering Covington's facial damage because Covington has previously expressed his support for Donald Trump. This isn't the first time Jones has cheered with people who have gotten injured. Less than a year ago, Mark Jones liked several tweets praising the NFL player who ended MAGA Nick Bosa's career. Yeah. Think about how miserable Jones has to be to enjoy Bosa's and Covington's injuries. That's not passion, that's hate. Yet his bosses at ESPN still refuse to discipline him. Apparently, ESPN thinks an athlete suffering is rather amusing as long as he or she is a conservative. But of course, Jones does not limit his hatred to athletes alone. Earlier this year, Jones celebrated Rush Limbaugh's death moments after Rush Limbaugh's wife, in tears, announced that he died of lung cancer. Limbaugh may have been a controversial figure, but he was still also a human being with a life and family. Agreeing with his opinions or not, his family, friends, and supporters were grieving at the moment, just like so many families do when they lost a loved one. Anyone who celebrated his death is enjoying the pain of a family, and they are heartless sons of bitches at that. Unsurprisingly, ESPN refused to comment on Jones's tweet on Limbaugh. Jones got away with that one too. As sick of a man as Jones is, the responsibility falls on ESPN executives because Mark Jones is a black man who likes tweets attacking conservative white men. ESPN is afraid to acknowledge Jones's behavior. Instead, ESPN mostly white executives feel obligated to prove that they are not racist, which includes making exceptions to corporate policies for black employees in the hopes of avoiding even the appearance of racism. It's pathetic. If a white male ESPN broadcaster has sent or liked any tweets that celebrated an injury to a liberal black athlete, ESPN would fire him before Jamel Hill even have a chance to weigh in. They'll fire him just like that. ESPN has different rules for white men, white women, black men, liberals, and conservatives. At ESPN, the pyramid of victimization decides which rules and exceptions to enforce. Because Mark Jones' skin color, politics, and supposed enemies, he has the green light to say and do whatever the fuck he wants. ESPN even allowed Jones, for some dumbass reason, to denounce police officers as racist murderers. In a tweet on September 24th, 2020, Saturday at my football game, I'll tell the police officer not on duty to protect me. He can just take a day off, for real. I'd rather not have an officer shoot me because he feared for his life because of my black skin or some dumb ish. I'm not signing my own death certificate. Police never saved me, never helped me, never protected me, never took a bullet for me. They pull guns on me. You lying ass motherfucker. Never kept me safe in a protest. Never stopped the racists from taking my Black Lives Matter flag off my house. I could do without him, for real. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay. Keep telling yourself that, nigga. Jones is also allowed to call the sitting president a terrorist. Oh, don't worry. He did so while Trump was in the office. So Mark Jones is calling the Army football game this weekend. Earlier this week, he retweeted that Donald Trump was a white supremacist terrorist. Good movie, ESPN. Yep. Unfortunately, Jones does not limit his hateful antics to his Twitter feed. In April, Jones went on national TV during an NBA game and announced to millions of viewers that the police shot Jacob Blake while he was unarmed. That was a lie, and everybody called out his bullshit. Blake admitted that he had a knife in his possession. Video footage showed Blake carrying a knife, and the investigators found a fucking knife in his vehicle. Mark Jones is a creep and a liar, and ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro doesn't feel like he has the job security to do anything about it. He certainly won't say anything to Jones about his attack to Colby Covington. By doing so, Pitaro sends a clear message. Select broadcasters at ESPN are now allowed to mark UFC certain athletes with impunity. ESPN and the UFC are broadcast partners. The UFC must be furious that their executive partner would condone this type of behavior. And make no mistake, by remaining silent, ESPN condoned it. Yeah, that's right. Because you know, UFC is showing their product on ESPN. So by Mark Jones doing this shit, that's pissing off not only UFC fans but also the fighters and Dana White. I don't call for networks to fire anyone because of their beliefs, and I won't do so now. While it is a problem with Mark Jones is disturbing, hateful, and racist, the biggest issue is that he's also replaceable. His downside is long overweigh whatever upside ESPN saw when it elevated him last year. And you know what? He's right, because all what Mark Jones is doing, he's doing more harm to ESPN than what he is, and he's a fucking racist. And the fact that ESPN ain't gonna fire him or reprimand him proves that the top executives at ESPN are a bunch of spineless motherfuckers. Oh, but they're motherfuckers. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually find it sad, but I don't find it really. And also, here's the thing that Mark Jones failed to realize. You can't get rid of racism by using racism. It doesn't work. It never fucking works. And also, this whole bullshit saying, "Oh, you can't be racist towards white people," that's a crock of shit. You can be racist to anyone, including white people. But because of these liberal ass libtard motherfuckers think that oh, you can be racist towards white people and won't feel any blowback. This is the most stupidest thing ever. What these stupid motherfuckers like Mark Jones are doing, they're setting society back 50 fucking years ago, back in the 1960s. I wasn't alive during the 1960s. I was born in 1986. So why the fuck are you putting me back? Are you putting me in a fucking date that I had no involvement whatsoever? And also, what these liberals are doing, attacking people based on the color of the skin, they are destroying something that Martin Luther King, the late great Dr. Martin Luther King, fought and died for. You're completely destroying your message by trying to act like, oh, we're just doing it because we hate because white people are all the trouble. Fuck you. I ain't gonna listen. I taught them to treat people based on their character, not the color of their skin. I haven't done that shit. I haven't been basing people based on the color of their skin since then, and I'm not doing that now. I had to drink some water. Almost lost my voice on that one. But yeah, this is so stupid. Fuck Mark. You know what? Fuck you, Mark Jones. You was nothing but a scumbag, racist piece of shit. Motherfucker. Now, normally I would end this video now, but I gotta put in one to say thing. Yeah, so remember the video I made about BLM disowning Team MMA? Yeah, turns out I got the wrong information. I got some bad intel. It was bad. It was my mistake, my fault. I'm totally gonna delete that video. But hey, and I fucked up. Okay, you know, no one's perfect. It's really funny how they call me a lying bullshitter when I made that mistake. Yeah, you know, it's funny how I made a mistake. I get this kind of bullshit on me, but yet for some reason, when Don Lemon and the idiots at MSNBC, when they brought up lies and they get called out for their bullshit, you don't hear that kind of same energy. But you know, like I said, I'll delete the video. I'm sorry. At least I have the balls to admit that I fucked up. Okay? At least I got the balls that admit I fucked up though. Oh yeah, and that comment I made about Black Lives Matter. I still meant it. I don't care if I don't give a fuck if they are a movement. Black Lives Matter can still eat a fucking dick. But that's it for this video. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your significant others. That's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser, signing off. Thank you for taking the time out of your videos on this video to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule for this vid. For watching this vid and liking it. Really means a lot, and I hope to hear from you all. God bless you all. Fuck you, Mark Jones, and fuck you, ESPN, for letting this motherfucker pull some of this most asinine bullshit. Fuck Mark Jones.